Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Today I'm really excited to bring with you these super cute Ride With Me little trucks. Oh my goodness, aren't they so cute? They just fit in the palm of my hand. The detail on them is fantastic. Obviously this is the front, we stamped this piece on, but you've got the little truck art, the wheel arches and the wheels, the windows, the little handle, and and even on the back we have the ridges, as you would have in the back of a truck, the little back windows. It's just so cute. I honestly had a lot of fun, and it didn't take me very long, to be honest, to make this little guy up. I suppose the fiddly part is just die cutting all of the pieces, because obviously you need 4 wheel arches, 4 wheels, your windows. I mean, I actually hand cut the windows because they're fairly simple and straightforward. But it's dead easy, and they're so easy to make as well. So I'm going to run you through the basics of how to make him up. So I've got a few different pieces going on here at the side, so I'll just bring this in first. So these are the dies, and as you will see when I open it up, so you get the main piece here. This is the die that you will use to cut your truck out with. Now, in a lot of our previous dies, I think that's the better way, in a lot of our previous build parts like this, you'd have to cut 2 out and stick them together, but you just need 1, which you'll cut out and will look like this. It looks a bit like a transformer, I think. Or if you know WALL-E from the Disney film, I don't know, it just reminds me of a robot for some reason. But anyway, that is what you will cut out, just 1 of those. Once you've cut that out, I'm going to bring my bits in just so that I don't lose them. And here is your lovely stamp set. So once you've cut your truck out, which is this piece, you will then, let me get rid of that for a moment, need to do some stamping. So obviously I've done all this ahead to make it quicker and easier. So you need to stamp your 2 windows. Now again, you'll notice you have 2 windows. Obviously the slant goes next to the slant on the die cut, so you know to get them the right way round. The ridged detail there obviously is the back, so your front piece gets stamped right on the very end. And then on some separate colour cardstock to match your base, you need to stamp either 2 or 4 of your wheel arches. So I've done 2. I would suggest when you're stamping and doing stuff, have a look at the ones that are in the catalogue, because they give you the basic idea of where to start from. So mine's a bit contrary in terms of I've mixed the 2 together. So if you can see, without me trying to put too much of a shadow on. So this one, it's got 4 wheel arches on, and the wheels have been put over the top. This one only has 2 and has hidden the wheel under the back one. Well, I've just been contrary and done 4 and hidden all 4. But you can see how I've just gone with what's on here and stuck them on. Again, you need 2 of the windows, which I did here. So I've stamped those ready for this one. I've then used my light Pool Party blender, and I've literally just wiped over those windows just to give them a different effect. And I've done exactly the same here with the front windscreen and the rear window. Again, just done exactly the same with my light Pool Party blend, just gone over them. And I mean, you saw how quickly that was. I've not been precise. Focus, thank you. I've not been precise. I've not got it right to the edges. I've just left it quite rough. And again, like I said, you need to do some of these wheel arches. So I've only done 2 for this one. The difference here, I don't know if you can see. So these ones, when it focuses, there we go. I actually cut these out by hand. These ones I die cut. Okay, the difference being a very small area around the stamp, if you like, a margin around the stamp, whereas this one obviously I haven't. But again, it's entirely up to you. It's a lot quicker to a degree to cut them by hand, because you know what it's like. You try and line that magnet up and it's shifting and shooting around and it drives you crazy. So I've done 2 wheel arches. I've stamped my truck. I've stamped and coloured my windows, so I'm quickly going to cut these out. And again, you'll see how quick this is. Again, I think just a lovely and fairly quick project. What takes the time ridiculously is waiting for the glue to dry. Honestly, I thought, oh, this is great, these don't take any time at all, and then I was waiting, sort of holding on to the thing to keep the glue sticking. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So front and back windows cut out, again next to no time. I've stamped this anyway, but I don't need to cut that handle out. I just literally need my windows, which again I'm just cutting. And again, as you can see, super quick. You don't particularly need to be precise with them. Well, you can be as precise as you like, but as you can see, I mean, I'm just doing these super quick. So there's all my 4 windows cut out. So let's get these stuck on. So this is my windscreen that goes on the front. So again, we've got our stamped image at the front here. Then we're going to miss a panel and stick our windscreen the correct way round onto that part. Our rear screen is going to go at the rear. So again, missing the roof and popping him on there. Again, doing all of this while it's flat because it's so much easier to do. My windows, again, I'm just literally sticking over where I stamped. I mean, how quickly am I putting all this together? Okay, yes, I have already stamped and things like that, but as you can see, most of it is just done so quickly. So the wheels, whoops, or the tyres, 4 of them, I simply stamped them in Memento, and now I've got my black blend. The reason I'm doing it this way is, I don't know if you can see, here we go, focusing again, but you can see where I stamped and coloured, and then when I die cut them, I have this extra rim again. So I went round with my blend and coloured it in, and I think you can see the line. So anyway, so with this one, I'm literally just going all the way to the edge with my blend, the dark black, which I know that sounds ridiculous, but obviously we do have light and dark on our blends. So it's the dark black, and I'm just literally, and obviously again, if you look at the images in your catalogue, you could stamp these onto smoky slate or grey granite or anything really, just to get that, you know, just to go with whatever you're using. But as I say, I mean, you can see how quick all of this is. And I know I keep saying it's quick, but in reality, don't we all like quick projects? I mean, I love taking my time with some of my cards, you know, cutting elements and embossing and heat embossing and stamping, but sometimes just quick and simple is the way forward. So, quickly finish my little wheel. And the good thing with blends is as well, you don't get it all over your hands, which makes me a happy girl. Okay, so those are those done. So now I just need to stick them on, and again just flip them over, a little bit of snail, and you just sit them over that back circle that's there. And then for mine, I'm going to do the other way. So I'm going to stick this on first. Yes, that's right. And then I'm going to pop my tyre over the top of this one. Again, just going for a different look, see how it looks. And again, just pop that. I'm just lining it up with the bottom there, and then sticking these cute little tyres on. Okay, so once that bit's done, let me just move all my stuff out of the way. So once that bit's done, all that's left now is to glue. So I found this the best way of doing. So starting with your windscreen, you've got this centre square here in between all of your windows. So you want to fold that under, and you need to burnish everything. So fold that one under, and then we're going concertina style. So back on yourself with the next one so that it sits under. We see how we're going here. And then this one will go under as well. Okay, so you've got your front done like that. So the back, we're going to do exactly the same. Tuck that one under, this one over, and then this one back over again. Okay, so we're starting to see our truck develop a little bit now. The sides, again, the windows tuck under, both sides. And then the last thing we need to do is our tabs. So we'll start with the front here, and obviously they're already there. They've got little score lines. So we're just going to fold these under, and again then over we go with them. Give them a good burnish to get them nice and crisp, and then just work your way round, finding all the little tabs. So again, we're just going to press these down. I've got a feeling I didn't glue those ones on my last one. Oh well, learning curve for everybody. And then these last 4 on the back. And then these nice long ones here. I just think these are so cute, and I can see me making loads of these. They'd just be so much fun for a little party favour or something. Okay, so that's all of my tabs done and everything else. Now, I did go back to using the Old Faithful clips because it seemed to work well. Tombow or fine tip glue. I found fine tip glue better because Tombow can come out in a sudden gush and then you've got a ton of glue everywhere you don't want. I started at the front, so you've just got 2 here, just a nice little bit. And again, I found that if you do the front first, so that that bit is square on, that one will tend to fall into place. And then you can either peg it or hold it. It's easier to hold it until the glue's taken. Because it can be quite fiddly otherwise to try and get clips on when it's moving about. So I'm just going to quickly get that peg on there, and luckily these little pegs just hold both of them. So I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side. So just some fine tip glue on those, and then again just tucking all that in, getting the front one straight, and then that second one goes to where it should be, and then get my peg on. Okay, so the next bit then are these bits that I forgot last time, so we'll get those on there. So we'll tuck them in, and I'm going to give those just a minute a minute for those to take. And then we're just going to glue these back parts. Now take note that there's an extra bit, there's a lip, if you like, at the sides here on the back. So when you come to glue this, don't be thinking, well, what's going on here, because it's not right. It does sit straight, there's just that gap at the top. Okay, so I'm quite happy that they're stuck now. And then you need to just add some glue along the sides here. And then, like I said, we'll go back in and straighten, and put those back corners into the box. And then you'll get that, if you like, that straighter option. back in again with these lovely clips that sadly are retired, but hey ho. And they again, as you can see, are just holding, I'm going to go that side I think, holding that in place. And then I'll just press those down. And bar all the clips that I've got, let's pop my lid back on my glue. There we go. So apart from all the clips that you can see, how cute. A little red and a little blue truck. You could make these up. Party favours, name settings, anything. They're just fabulous, aren't they? And so cute. I love them. Well, I'll take a photo of this one once I've taken all the clips off. You'll see it. But they're so easy to put together and so much fun. Hope you have lots of fun making them. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.